Hello, K5, and we're going to begin our review of our solid shapes.
Figures. Look at this dog roll back and forth. Some three-dimensional shapes or figures can roll. A sphere, a cone, and a cylinder can also roll. Watch this dog slide across the kitchen floor. Some three-dimensional figures can slide. A cone, a cube, and a cylinder can slide. Look at how these dogs stack on top of each other. Some three-dimensional figures can stack. A cube and a cylinder can stack. In our first problem, let's first identify the object and then describe it. This ball is a sphere. It is round and rolls. Now circle the three-dimensional figures that roll. Good job! The cylinder, the sphere, and the cone are the figures that roll. Let's try another one. First, identify and describe the object. This gift is a cube.
All right, K5, so we know that the gift is a cube. What can the cube do? Can it stack? Can it roll? Can it slide? So we know that the cube can slide and stack. But right now we're going to look just at the sliding. So which shapes in this row can slide? Can you point to them?
Great! The cube, the cone, and the cylinder are the figures that slide. Let's try one more. Identify and describe these objects. These canned goods.
Okay, K5, so these cans are cylinders. That's right. Can you tell me, Lisa, what can a cylinder do? A cylinder can stack, a cylinder can roll, and it can slide. The cylinder's awesome. It could do all three things. But right now we're going to concentrate on stacking. Which objects here, which 3D shapes here can also stack like cylinders? Let's remember that for something to be able to stack or have the characteristics of stacking up, it needs to have something stacked on top of it as well. That's why we see 3 cans instead of just 2. We need to make sure that each object that you choose that stacks up needs to be able to stack in the middle. And therefore, for example, the cube, more cubes need to stack on top and on the bottom. More cylinders need to be able to stack. More spheres and more cones need to be able to stack on top of each other. So point to the solid shapes that can stack up.
They are made of 2 circles on opposite ends, and they roll when turned on their sides. Circle the three-dimensional figures that stack. Correct! The cube and the cylinder are the figures that stack.
All right, K5, so let's take out my review, chapter 12, page 725. So let's look at our beach scene. So the first thing that we have here are our vocabulary words: sphere, cube, cylinder, and cone. Can you point to the word cube? That's right, it's this one. Look at marker E. Cube. Cube. Can you describe a cube for me? How many sides or how many faces does a cube have? And how many vertices does it have? Can it stack, roll, or slide? All right, K5. So now what I want you to do is I want you to draw a line from the vocabulary word cube to a cube in the picture, like this. This is a cube. A cube has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides or 6 faces. And it has 8 vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 in the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, K5. This one is a cone marker either. Also cone. Can you describe a cone for me? How many vertices does it have? And how many flat sides or faces? That's right, one. One vertice and one flat side. What can our cone do? Okay, good. It can roll and it can slide. It definitely cannot stack up. So what I want you to do now is to take your pencil and draw a line from the word cone to a cone in the picture. Just like Ms. Wisa did. You can pause this video at any time so that you can do the instructions. All right, K5, let's go to our next one. This is a cylinder. Can you describe a cylinder for me? A cylinder has how many vertices and how many sides or faces? It has 0 vertices, right? And it has 2 faces. One and the one on the bottom. The second one's on the bottom. Can you, with your pencil, make a line from the word cylinder to a cylinder in this picture? Just like Miss Wisa did. Here is my cylinder. And this one would be a sphere. Can you describe a sphere for me? That's right. A sphere has no sides, no vertices, no faces, right? It's round like a ball. What can it do? That's right. Just like a ball, it can roll. And that's just about all it could do. All right, so let's draw a line from the word sphere to a sphere in our beach scene. Just like Miss Wisa did. All right, K5. Now the first thing you're going to do is listen well. You're going to draw a box around the spheres that you see in this beach picture. Find the spheres and draw a box around them. All right, K5, there are our sun and our beach ball. All right, K5, now I want you to look for objects that are cubes in the picture. Can you point to them? I want you to put an X on the objects that are a cube. That's right. The cooler is a cube. Now let's go to the cones. I want you to circle all the cones that you see in the picture. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cones. Now, what's left? The cylinder. What I want you to do is I want you to put a line under the cylinders. Let's pause the video and put a line under all the cylinders. Then you can tell Ms. Wisa how many cylinders you found. All right, K5, let's underline them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7 cylinders, right? Because we could say that the pole is a cylinder as well. It's a very thin cylinder, but it's a cylinder. Great job, K5. Let's now go to our next page, page 726. All right, K5, let's go to number 1. Put your finger on number 1. Can you name this first shape? This is a cylinder. Good. Now let's compare this shape, the cylinder, with the objects in the row. You're going to circle the matching shapes. You can do so now on your page. All right, game 5, the can is a cylinder. Let's put your finger on number 2. Can you tell me the name of this shape? That's right, that's a sphere. Can you say the word sphere? Good, a sphere is like a ball, right? Okay, no sides, no vertices. It's just round and it can roll. Now let's match it with the shapes here. Look at these 3 shapes in this row. Can you circle the matching shape? Can you circle another sphere? All right, K5, good. The orange is a sphere shape. K5, let's put your finger on number 3. Can you look at the arrow? What do you think it's showing? Right, so this shape is a cylinder, and it's showing you that cylinders can stack. So whenever you see the arrow, you're going to know that the quiz or the test is going to be asking you to match another object or other objects that stack up. The arrow is showing us that it needs to stack up. So we know this is a cylinder and cylinders stack up. Now we need to compare the stacking up to the other shapes. Which shapes in this row stack up? Does a sphere, a cylinder, or a cube stack up? So I want you to circle the shapes here in this row that stack up, just like the cylinders do. All right, K5, so cylinders and cubes stack up. Put your finger on number 4. What shape is this? And what is the shape doing? Look at the arrow. The arrow is telling us that this shape is rolling. Good. So this cone is rolling. So now we're going to look at the shapes in this row. Which of these shapes roll just like a cone? Can you circle the shapes that roll? All right, K5, so a cylinder rolls and a cone rolls. Does a cube roll? No, so we do not circle it. The vertices don't let the cube roll. Okay, K5. I really like how this cylinder and this cylinder are in a different position, but they are still cylinders. All right, K5. Now we're going to go to the last page. Go to page 727 and put your finger on number 5. Okay, so in number 5, we have a playful kitty. And he has a lot of little things. Let's see, what does he have? He has balls of yarn, right? He has some type of, maybe a Christmas ornament. He has some ribbons and maybe threads and little boxes. Okay, K5, so what we're going to do now is, I want you to, bless you, Samantha, I want you to take a yellow crayon and I want you to color all the spheres yellow. Take your yellow crayon and color all the spheres yellow. You can pause this video. All right, K5, so here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 yellow spheres. All right, K5. Now we're going to take out our blue crayon. Take out your blue crayon, and I want you to color all the cones that you see blue. Let's pause this video and color all the cones in this picture. All right, so here we have 2 cones, and Miss Wisa colored them blue. Now we're going to take our red crayon, and we're gonna look for cylinders. I want you to color the cylinders red. All right, K5, Miss Wisa colored her cylinders red. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now tell Miss Wisa what shape is left. That's right, the cube. I want you to color the cubes orange. All right, K5, here are 1 and 2 orange cubes. All right, K5, so I just want to show you the next page. This page is the page we're going to be doing tomorrow for our Flipgrid. So you do not need to do this page. This page will be done tomorrow. What I would like you to do, please, K5, is to take a picture of the 3 pages that we did today. This cat picture and those other 2 pictures and this one. So there's going to be 3 pages, parents. If you can please take a photograph or a screenshot and upload to Schoology. All right, K5, remember that we have our math unit test this Friday, and this is our part 1 review, and tomorrow we'll have a second review. All right, K5, have a blessed day. Bye.